That he had to, and eventually Verstappen.
Oh, and there's a massive crash. It's Brendan Hartley, and he's got tangled up with Lance. Straight battle, and there's locking up in a crash, and Fernando Alonso goes over the top there.
Montoya leading Ralf Schumacher. Michael made a dreadful getaway. He's a potential and unavoidable hazard.
The Australian Grand Prix is underway, and it's a good start from the second row with Ralf Schumacher trying to squeeze through David Coulthard, and oh, contact! Ralf Schumacher in the air and into the ground as well, and Ralf Schumacher cars all over the place, Saubers, Jordans, there's a Toyota in the middle of that, a BAR, and it is a disastrous start to the Australian Grand Prix.
Ralph cuts back, of course. Rubens brakes. Look at, I mean, unbelievable. Ralf Schumacher was so fortunate, and he found the part of the safety runoff area with the most space. Now watch again. Schumacher goes one way, then Barrichello the other way, cuts back. Barrichello brakes. Ralph outbrakes himself, basically. Ralph missed his braking point.
Barrichello brakes and just ran into the back of him, and look at the carnage behind.
Car off. Is that in the pit straight? It is in the pit straight, and it will be an enormous accident then, because that's something like 150 miles an hour. It's the back end of the Jaguar's got away from him. Safety car out, of course. Oh, and we've got another car
Alonso.
off. We think Alonso's come round and probably found
Race stopped.
Red flag. Race has stopped. Alonso, he's obviously come through there and either lost the car in the same place or suddenly realised there was a big incident and hit the brake.
Oh!
Nasty. He hit the stationary tyre, of course, and terrible accident there for Fernando Alonso.
It looks like a rear suspension failure caused him to spin in the middle of bridge. There's debris everywhere, but somehow Jarno escapes without injury.
Pretty bad as the car rolled over. When I stopped, there is very little attached to the car, but luckily I'm perfectly okay. I walked away from a big shunt with no problem.
Minutes later, teammate Ralf Schumacher slammed into the wall at turn 13 due to another left-hand rear tyre failure. The incident was almost identical to the one he had last year that kept him out for 6 races. Unbelievably, he walked away from the wreckage unharmed. Montoya tries to go round the outside of Button, but hits his teammate and it all spirals out of control. It's been a disappointing season for the Colombian, with only 5 finishes in the points. The incident in Indy was the final blow to his F1 career. It was a nasty-looking accident. So what went through the minds of those involved? The McLaren didn't make it. He speared off across the gravel and careered into the tyre wall at Campsa corner and rubbing heavily against the brake drum. Eventually this caused enough wear to cause the catastrophic... He went hurtling into the path of the errant spring and into the tyre wall. The spring hit his helmet just above his left eye, and the car just went straight on. The graphic shows what was going on with the car and G-forces during the incident.
Sluggish, and there's Lewis Hamilton slowing into the wall, and oh dear, Roman Grosjean and Fernando Alonso.
And then it was really all about Hamilton and Grosjean getting together and White.
Lewis, then he just loses control. Grosjean going over Perez, and Fernando Alonso getting.
Comes across to cover Hamilton, who can't and won't yield, and I'm afraid
it's Hamilton's left wheel. Oh, that is a bit of debris there that Sebastian Vettel collects and then tries to pick his way through it. How did he not make a really hefty impact? Oh, that's it.
running their own business and then get completely wiped out. That's a scary accident.
Out of the Nouvelle chicane. We see Chilton then. Oh,
goodness.
That was with Maldonado, who has gone straight on.
Now, Massa went for it. Felipe went to the left, while Checo defended his position, and Vettel was incredibly lucky. The result had been on the cards for both drivers, but the huge crash triggered the safety car. Checo couldn't see what hit him.
You are flying and you are bouncing around, and you see the sky, then you see the ground, you see the sky, and you know exactly where you are, and you keep moving, you want to stop. Then the car stopped. I saw a little space to go out, and I said I go out quickly.
Well, that was that was Vettel who squeezed Max Verstappen into Raikkonen, and we'll right, let's just see them get away. Raikkonen gets a great start, comes up alongside Max Verstappen. Max gives him space, and you could just see it all happen so quickly. But Vettel was squeezing over towards Verstappen, and then Raikkonen's out of control. He goes in there for the second hit.
Yeah, takes out the McLaren.
Oh, that's a big crash as well, and that's the Sauber of Marcus Ericsson. Red flagged the session. Session suspended. And Paul, there was absolutely nothing he could do. The car just went on under braking, just stepped out from underneath him.
When you have spectacular ones like that, the energy's dissipated over a long distance with all the bits and pieces flying off as well. It's not the sudden stop. They're the ones that really hurt. So whilst it looks spectacular, as long as nothing comes into the cockpit to get you.
That is the Alfa Romeo of Antonio Giovinazzi, and he's gone off at Pouon.
He dropped it mid-corner, that's unusual.
Tony, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Brilliant. Brilliant news. That's what I wanted to hear.
All corners for this Grand Prix.
Hamilton's going to try again, this time on the inside, a continent touch! Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash into Cobbs! Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen coming together. Hamilton continues on.
Yes, red flag.
They need to repair that tyre barrier. This is the accident. Oh, and it was the merest of touches, but it was enough. And look how the wheel has...
to be checked anyway after an impact like this, so you need to build a complete new car.
Yeah. And it's testament to how safe the cars are again, isn't it? It's testament to how safe the cars are in Formula One. I mean,
there is now on the screen.
I mean, they're showing it now again. To us, which is the first time we've actually seen it.
Exactly.
Since,
I say they help, and
let's have another look again on this. I mean, this is the first look, and it's just there you go on the curbs.
Yeah.